Hello, this is Derek with Electrek. This past week, I've been in Las Vegas for CES, the Consumer Electronics Show. The show was a blast, showing everything from a new solar roof system to the Chevy Silverado EV, and even a mock-up of Sierra Space's Dream Chaser spaceplane. But I'll talk about all that in another video. Today, I'm talking about the Las Vegas Convention Center Loop. Even with a scaled-back show this year, there was a lot of walking between the halls, and the off-site events made getting an Uber a necessity. But Elon Musk's Boring Company has tunnels at the Las Vegas Convention Center to make some of that traveling much easier. The concept sounds great. Underground tunnels to avoid the congestion of traffic and constraints of building above ground. Put electric vehicles, or even better, high-capacity electric vehicles in those tunnels to avoid the traffic of the streets and head straight to your destination. This is the company's second tunnel, the first being in Hawthorne, California, and passengers enter Tesla vehicles to be carried between the convention center's halls. The Boring Company has big plans for the future, with loops between the Las Vegas airport and various hotels along the Strip. But for now, the project only stretches between the West, Central, and South Hall of the Las Vegas Convention Center. Long term, the company hopes to solve the problem of soul-destroying traffic and minimize land usage by moving entire transportation networks underground. It sounds like a great goal, but does it really live up to that? Well, not yet, that's for sure. You may well have seen the traffic jam that happened during the convention. A line of Tesla cars stuck waiting in the underground tunnel. Thankfully, I didn't get stuck in that. But even so, the limitations of the system were clear. The tunnel is meant to transport more than 4,400 people per hour across the campus. With the current vehicles supporting up to 3 passengers, that means roughly 1,500 cars would need to either go through or stop at the center station per hour. That's about 25 cars per minute, or roughly 1 every 2.5 seconds. Once the future 12-passenger vehicles come to be, that would be down to about 6 vehicles per minute, a far more reasonable number, though when those vehicles could arrive is anyone's guess. Larger vehicles could also make it easier to get in and out when carrying extra bags or backpacks, while automatic doors would be a massive convenience. The current system also relies on a driver in each and every car. The system leads to a lot of close-quarter contact with other people, not ideal for COVID times. The drivers are also not omniscient. It would be great if the vehicles were autonomous or otherwise centrally controlled, so they could both fit more people and intelligently avoid bottlenecks, slowing down in advance. At the same time, the current vehicles are just Teslas, so they rely on batteries and a limited range. The Model Y long range has a 330-mile range and would have to charge every day. With the cars only following a set path, perhaps an overhead power system could be set up, and with tracks to guide the cars along the already predetermined path, well, congrats, you've just reinvented the subway. Okay, I'll admit, I'm being a bit glib. The Boring Tunnel is cheaper, but it has a long way to improve. In the current tunnel, it didn't take long at all for the Teslas to back up. One stopped car could lead to an immediate backup, and it isn't exactly easy to get around or make room for emergency vehicles in a one-lane tunnel. However unlikely it is, if one of the cars did catch fire in the tunnel, there isn't an easy way to clear the tunnel to bring in emergency services. With Tesla and the Boring Company, Elon could definitely make a far better transportation system. But rather than trying to show off the fancy autonomous features of the car, which aren't even active in the current iteration, he should swallow his pride and truly focus on the efficiency of the system as a whole. If this tunneling setup is as innovative and cheap as Elon says it is, he should be able to make a lower cost train type system than anything else currently on the market and dramatically improve the Boring Company's loops while he's at it. He just needs to put the efficiency of this system ahead of his own unique style of marketing for Tesla vehicles. That's all I have for today. Be sure to like and subscribe, and share your thoughts on the Boring Company's tunnels in the comments below.